Hey YouTube family, hope everybody's having a good Sunday today. Good morning. Good luck to everybody's teams today. Wanted to drop my procrastinated pick'ems video last minute for you guys. But as far as pick'ems go, I know the Thursday game's already been played. You guys know I'm a Raiders fan also. Obviously I had the Raiders in that one. The Chargers are kind of been a disappointment this year. But as far as the games early here Sunday go, we got Giants versus Jets. I got the Giants in this one. I think the Jets are playing abysmally, and Adam Gase is part of the majority of the problem. And last week taking that L of the Dolphins, which I called. Not a lot of people were with me on that. Showed a lot. I'm going Giants here. Next game we got Falcons versus Saints. The Falcons, another team that have disappointed a lot. Think that's another coaching, another example of a coaching issue going on right now in the NFL with Dan Quinn. I don't think the Falcons are gonna show up and beat the Saints. So I'm going Saints there. Next game we got Chiefs versus Titans. Patty Mahomes is back. The Titans, well, coming into this year, they were a team that I was like watching and paying attention to. Had my eye on, thought of them as kind of a halfway sleeper. I thought any three teams could take over and win the AFC South, but this is a no-brainer. I'm going Chiefs here. Next we got Ravens versus Bengals, and once again another no-brainer here. The Bengals are tanking, and even if they were trying to win a game, I don't think they're going to beat the Ravens. But anything can happen in a divisional game. The AFC North teams, they play tough football and they know each other really well, so anything can happen. But myself, I'm going Ravens in this one. Next we got my Brownies versus the Bills. It's kind of tough. I'm looking forward to this matchup. Obviously last week was last week, and that happened. Everybody witnessed that. It hurt, but that was a must-win game for us, and this is a must-win game for us too. I worry about that Bills defense. I think it's going to be a long, grinded-out defensive game. I hope we keep it close. We need to take a win in this one, and just the Browns fanny in me is picking the Browns. But if we do pull it off, I think it's going to be by 3 points or less. I could even see a 1-point win, like 21-20. But the Bills deserve some respect. They're another team that kind of was a sleeper. I was looking forward to seeing how their defense played, and their defense has been as advertised. It's just if they can get the run game going, if Josh Allen can limit mistakes, it's going to be their game to win. But I'm going with it being a defensive battle, and I'm betting on Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt in comparison to Frank Gore and other backs that they have in Buffalo. Next game we got Cardinals versus Bucks. This one's kind of a toughie because the Cardinals at some points have showed some fight and showed that they can hang. They really impressed me with that comeback on the Lions. Even though they tied, but still they fought back into that game. And the Bucks too. Yes, I know Jameis Winston is Jameis Winston, but they got weapons down there, man. I know with the running backs, it could be anybody's game. It could be Barber or it could be Rojo's any given Sunday. But Mike Evans, kind of, I'm waiting for O.J. Howard to actually have a decent game. Brate's been coming in relief and doing fairly well. And that Bucks defense started out really hot. They started out looking really good and forcing turnovers and getting stops, getting sacks. So I'm gonna go Bucks here. This one's kind of a toss-up. Next we got Lions versus Bears, and I know I love the Lions. I think that they're gonna be a solid team. They're a sleeper team. They were one of mine to watch going into this year. I like their young nucleus of youth, but the Bears, I picked them last week. I picked them 4 weeks in a row, and they let me down. But I don't know. This is the week, though. I think that they're gonna bounce back. Their defense is gonna keep them in the game. I'm thinking that the defense is going to make a play, maybe get a pick six, maybe get a kick return touchdown. Maybe you're finally going to see Tariq Cohen return a punt. I think they need to make a defensive or special teams type play, and I'm going with the Bears in a slight edge because this is a must win. Like for my Browns, I'm going Bears to bounce back. 0-4. I think Trubisky is Trubisky. But I don't know. I don't think he's a liability in this game. I could see them kind of playing tough football, running the ball, trying to get Singletary going or Montgomery going, and ball control, playing good defense, and a defensive score will keep them in the game, and it'll be a slight win for them. Next we got Dolphins and Colts. This is a no-brainer. The Dolphins did show me some fight last week, but it was against the Jets. I did pick them. I had some respect on their name last week, but even if Brian Hoyer's going out there, Brian Hoyer is in the conversation as a top 5 backup quarterback in the league, in my opinion. We had him here in Cleveland, and we benched him for Johnny Manziel when he had a 7-3 record, and he came in relief, and Manziel lost that 4th game that he started that kind of went against him, so he was 7-4 as a starter here in Cleveland. I give him a little bit of credit. He is a student of the game. He comes from the Belichick tree multiple times in his career. I just think that he gets it done. Jacoby Brissett might play. I haven't checked the injury report or kept up with anything like this whole week, to be honest. He's probably questionable. I know he was questionable on Monday night, but I don't know if he's playing or not. I'm going to check the injury report as soon as I'm done on here. But yeah, if Hoyer goes, I'm even confident in Hoyer. I think he could get it done. I think that defense will keep him in, and it's the Dolphins, so I'm going Colts here. Next we got Panthers and Packers. This is kind of like my upset pick of the week. I do like the Packers squad. But there's another upset that I kind of have on my pick'ems, my projections for the week. This is the first one. I just feel the Packers, they've been playing hot, but the Panthers, Run CMC is killing it. Allen in relief has, he got exposed against the 49ers. That defense is the truth, but I don't know. You got some key injuries on the Packers defense. I have them in fantasy. It worries me a little bit, some of the injuries. But yeah, I'm going Panthers here. I think CMC is going to have a good game. They're very bad against the run. I believe they're 27th in the league against the run, 13th against the pass the last time I checked, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I'm going Panthers here. I think a big game for CMC. I think Brandon Allen, or not Brandon, I'm having flashbacks of Brandon Allen now. What's his name? I think he'll play a good game. He'll limit turnovers. He'll be all right. He'll keep him in the game. Limit mistakes. That defense is playing good too. So I'm going Panthers in a slight edge. Next we got Rams versus Steelers. I see what the Steelers been doing. They've been bouncing back. They saved their season in a way for having Big Ben go down and Mason Rudolph and Ducky Hodges quack fucking playing. But I'm going Rams here. They just got the talent. They did make it to the Super Bowl last year. They've kind of underwhelmed all of us this year watching them. But I'm just going with them in a slight edge. Just off of how deep they are. And they need to save their season because having the next 4 years with no first-round draft picks is going to really affect them. They have a lot of aging vets and a lot of 1- and 2-year contracts for some pricey guys. So I think they need to win now. They need to get back in the playoffs and try to go on a nice little run. So I'm going Rams here. Next we got Vikings and Cowboys. My bro Chacho, QC, his boys are playing. And then I know some Cowboys fans too. Sean from Sports Fury, my boy Tropical Mayhem, my boy Thor Seth. But I'm giving the slight edge of the Vikings in this one. I've changed this pick 3 times in my ESPN Sports Fury League pick'em. First pick Vikings, then switched to Cowboys on like Tuesday, and then just about fucking 40 minutes ago switched back to the Vikings. This one's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a battle. I'm really looking forward to watching this game. Um, I'm going to slight edge with the Vikings. I think it's gonna be a defensive running game. Um, you're not gonna see Kirk Cousins or Dak Prescott be the focal point of this game. I don't think it's gonna be it's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a run game and stout defensive game. Slight edge of the Vikings, like I said. And then the final game. I know I'm gonna trigger a lot of my Gold Digger fans, a lot of my homies out there, but I respect the Niners. Like, you came in, you trounced my Browns, you did me dirty. I've heard you guys say shit about it to me. It's cool. I accept it. It happened. I'm a realistic, rational fan, but I respect you guys. You guys got a good squad. You're winning a lot more games. Like, I didn't think you'd be undefeated at this point, but I don't know. Dangerous. Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson. Wow, Russell Wilson. He is a threat. Anywhere he can kill you. You think the play is dead, you think you got him, and the guy pulls some Houdini shit on you. I think you guys going into the year, I could see you like being like having 3 losses at this point. But since you don't have one, and like looking forward on it for the rest of the year, I could see you guys losing 3 to 4 games, and I think this is one. So I'm going Seahawks here. I think the defense is gonna get to Russ. It is gonna shut down the run game. The Seahawks, yes, I know that defense is fucking atrocious, but I think they're gonna halt your guys' run game, and they're gonna force Garoppolo to throw. You guys are gonna score some stuff. Kittle being out is a big blow. I'm looking to see another weapon, somebody else take over. Maybe Sanders. Maybe we finally see Deebo Samuel come through and have the best game of his season so far tomorrow night. But I'm just giving the slight edge to Dangerous. Like, I think he's gonna pull some Houdini shit, and I got in a close one. I think it was on my tiebreaker prediction to put a score in. I went 24-20. I could see just a last minute drive of being in the 49ers' hands, and maybe Garoppolo not being able to push it down the field, and then turn the ball over for some easy kneel downs and it being a wrap. But yeah, those are my picks. I'm sorry for the procrastination and the delay, but anybody that stopped in through, let me know what you think. Let me know your picks. Let me know what your team is. And good luck to your teams, to your fantasy football, to your pick'ems, to your eliminator. I'm going with the Saints this week in my eliminator. But yeah, good luck to everybody and on all those. And hope you guys have a great day today. Happy weekly holiday, NFL Sunday. But thanks for stopping. Take care, fam. Again, good luck to everybody. Love you guys.